Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
The Nets making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And a change for the Pelicans. Cunningham's checked in. Shot from the wing. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim. Knew he was going to get hit and still was able to finish.
The free throw off from Freak. Cunningham's shot is off.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Holiday against Jack. Down low, Lopez. Great D that time from Davis.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, I mean, deterred them from those plans.
Freak dishes to Holiday. Inside. Here's Freak. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Nets have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. They double in with Freak. Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Brooklyn making some changes. Samuel Dallenberg is checked in for Lopez. Robinson is subbed in for Thaddeus Young. Ryan Anderson, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Norris Cole comes in for Drew Holiday. And so a pretty lot.
All right now.
Guys, that was the perfect way to start this game. Let's go over some stuff and do more of the same in the second half. With our defense, we have torn them up. I'm not sure they're going to come out for the second half. When we play deep with this much grit, it is no fun to take us on. I did like the scoring punch we got off the bench. That heated things up for us when we had to have a little something extra. And let's try to play the second half at a moderate pace. Not too slow, but not too fast that it turns into a shootout.
All right now, I want everyone here at the
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Freak really making a difference here.
And, you know, not always the guy that you would expect.
Substitution. Freak.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Young. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then it's Johnson. And it's Jack in at point guard. So that's the Nets 5. And Davis sends it back.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
He kicks to Freak. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Johnson. Young passes to Jack. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Lopez up top. Johnson right side. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Shot clock at 5. Lopez kicks to Jack. And it's Freak with the rebound.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
That is done. That's his third personal foul.
The Pelicans have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. And a new group in for the Nets. Samuel Dallenberg is checked in for Lopez. Robinson comes in for Hollis Jefferson. Langston Galloway's checked in for Johnson. And it's Livingston in for Jarrett Jack. New Orleans also making some changes. Anderson comes in for Tyreek Evans. And Cole subbed in for Drew Holiday. Nice shot by Dallenberg.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Cole. 7 points in the game. Freak dishes to Anderson. To the inside. Here's Davis, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Davis has got 5 points now this quarter. Nets trail by 18. A minute 42 left to play in the third. Screen by Dallenberg. Livingston passes to Dallenberg.
Nice, accurate pass right into the middle.
For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And Freak gets it to go on the assist from Cole. 9 points for Freak.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
All right, now, I want everyone here at the Barclays Center to welcome to the court your next dancers.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Cole, how he performed last season. Averaged 6 points per game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. Last year wasn't his best, but he's looking for a bounce-back campaign this season.
Hey, listen, you know, everybody goes through rough patches in their careers, but this guy is highly motivated to make amends.
Gordon's checked in for New Orleans. Shots good from Young.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Pelicans leading by 16. Here's Freak. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Freak's got 11.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Livingston kicks to Galloway. Screen by Young. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one on Davis. The Nets have been perfect so far from the free throw line. 6 for 6.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Langston Galloway. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Galloway hits both of them.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Yeah, it's not a surprise then to see them out in front the way they've been efficient offensively in this half and actually throughout the entire game.
There's the feed to Young. Just 5 to shoot. That drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Cole. 7 points in the game. Freak. The shot is off. Good defensive work there by Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 12 in the game.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And we're rolling here again with the 4th quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. The Nets making a switch here. Young's checked in. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Setting the 4 now for the Pelicans. Freak in at the 3. Ellis is out there with Norris Cole. Then it's Luke Babbitt, and it's Ashik in at the center, locking down the middle.
Yes, Norris Cole.
Now Jack. Lopez a screen. And Jack, here we go. No good from 11 feet.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Net shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Young dishes to Lopez. Outside Jack. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And here's Young from the arc. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
New Orleans has gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Pelicans.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an in-seat. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And during the long NBA season, each contest important. Here tonight, tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And when you play a team twice like these two will this season, always nice to win the first one as they'll go up 1-0 in the season series against the Nets.
And maybe it goes without saying, but they had no answer for Davis. And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
Lopez inside, working on Ashik, and the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game. So for the Nets, Samuel Dallenberg, who's checked in for Lopez, for Robinson, and Langston Galloway subbed in for Jarrett Jack.
Chris McCollum, Langston Galloway.
Kicks to Galloway. Young with no one around. Nice shot from the wing.
Boy, once he gets going like this, he becomes unstoppable.
Well, he's feeling it. He's in the zone, and you know that feeling, Greg, being a former player. Every time he touches the rock, he's looking to put it in the basket.
From 7. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
Here's Galloway. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. Here's McCullough, right wing. Feeds to Galloway. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Anthony, what did Coach go over with you guys before the game in terms of the key area of work for this team tonight?
The defense. You know, we got to defend and rebound. We defended really well. You know, rebounding, they made tough shots in the beginning. You know, but we switched up the game plan a little bit, and you know, he told us to go out there, play hard. That's what we did, and we came out with the victory. It
all came together for you, Anthony. Thank you, guys.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak.
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11. And the stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet, but his performance spoke very loudly.
The thing that has to jump out of you is all of those points in the paint. He found every gap in the defense that he could, and he never stopped attacking the basket. If the D was expecting him to just hang out on the perimeter, they were wrong.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.